Facebook made some changes. A few trying. Good morning, everybody. They recommend you try again in a few weeks. Meantime, you can still stream from your platform. Good morning, everybody. Um, and I should be live. I believe I am. I want you guys to do me a favor and share this live out. If you, whether you need this or don't need it, I want you to share this anyway. And if you are an ambassador, do me a favor also. When you share this, make sure you share it with your information and tell people to make sure that they message you and not me. All right, guys. So let me just make sure I got everything straight here. Um, there it goes again. I got a from the high window in this office. The sun is the sun rises on this side of the house, so there's a big window here, and it's steady. Just the sun as the sun moves. I'm having to like bring my computer in so that the glare won't be there. So I'm hoping I don't have to pull the screen closer anymore because y'all, if I pull it any closer, it's gonna be in my lap, and I can't talk to y'all while it's in my lap. So y'all go ahead and just invite, get your people on here, and just I do want to talk to you guys about some things that I've been doing for over the last is it 6 months. I've been doing this since March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. It's been 7 months now. I've been doing something new. I added something new into my everyday life. And I started using it. My family started using it. And it's something that we've grown to basically we can't do without it. And sometimes when you find something that's so good, it's too good to be true, but it's true, but it's so good you want to share it with everybody. So I want to share it with you as well. Um, Many of you have been seeing me patching myself. You've been seeing me patch my granddaughter. You've been seeing you guys see it, there it goes again. But you've been seeing me, seeing my husband patch, my son, my daughters. You've been seeing all of us, some friends and things. We're patching with this patch and noticing a difference in our bodies immediately. These patches don't have any ingredients in them. They don't have any type, it's non-invasive. So if you know anything about me, you probably remember that remember or know now that I was diagnosed with heart disease some years ago and put on a lot of medication. And with that medication that I'm on, the there's and we're talking about heart disease here, so you're like, oh, I don't know if I should do that or not, or maybe I shouldn't use those things because it could cause some issues with the medication that I'm on or what have you, right? That's what we all that you're supposed to think that way. You're supposed to. And then I find out that I'm gonna see if I can push this back now, and I'm hoping, yes, there we go. So we find out that there's no ingredients in this and there's no problem. I can use these patches with no problem at all. The patches don't, there are no contraindications. Nothing's going to interact with my medication that I'm prescribed because these patches have no ingredients. These patches don't have a thing in them. It's just ridges on a sticker. They're neurocodes that work when we put it on the skin. The brain recognizes what it is and sends a signal to the body to respond. And that's exactly it. So whether someone's putting on freedom, the brain sends a message for the body to stop the pain, the soreness, faster recovery. If it's kick it, it sends a message through the message sends a brain a message. The brain sends a message to the body and tells the body, hey, kick the habit. Hey, Don't eat the cookies. Hey, don't eat the sugary stuff. Don't smoke the cigarette. Don't drink the alcohol or what have you. It tells the body to burn more calories. It tells the body to, hey, cut out all that stressing. Okay. It stop that anxiety, when we get anxious, whether it's something going on in our lives or something that just happened. Maybe, or whatever it is. Maybe it'll tell the body, if you put this one on, to boost the immune system, turn up the circulation, or increase the circulation. For this one, it's, hey, the body needs more energy. This one is, hey man, you need more testosterone. Let's get that testosterone going back. It could be, hey, this woman, her body is out of balance with her hormones. Increase what it needs to increase so that the body will function correctly, increase focus, increase happiness, and so on. So I'm not going to go through all of these patches, but I just wanted you to know that this is what I've been doing for 7 months. And I've noticed such a huge difference. Every day, Harper, my granddaughter who's 11, she's in 6th grade, she's forever coming in my office, grabbing the bag, grabbing this little pouch, opening it up for herself and getting out the patches that she needs for that day. And here's the thing, she's 11 years old. She's been using these patches since March as well. And she and I were talking this morning. I said, you wearing patches today? She was like, yes, ma'am. I said, what are you wearing? And she said, I think I'm gonna do Defend. And I'm listening to her because she's 11. She said, I think I'm gonna do Defend. My allergies are acting up. She said, and also I'm gonna do Kick It because I've been biting my fingernails again. And she said, I am going to do Peace. I said, aren't you gonna do Focus? She said, well, my Focus is doing much better. She said, I don't use it every day, but if there's something going on, like we're learning something new, I make sure I'd use the Focus. So what I'm noticing, even with her, she has now recognized that she doesn't need the patches every single day. She doesn't need Focus every single day. She knows she doesn't need, some days she doesn't do Peace. I know why she's doing Peace right now. She was telling me about one of her friends who was having a hard time, and she was going to pray with her at school. And so when she finds, whenever she runs across her, so that's stressful. She's looking, so all day she's gonna be looking for a friend so she can pull her to the side and pray for her. Harper put the Peace on, and I caught it. I caught it. She said she's been biting her nails again. She's worried about her friend. She's worried about her friend. And I'm like, just really like taking all of this in, because she's 11 and she now gets it. She knows which patch that she should use to get her through the day. So that, I want you to look forward to that as well with yourself, because even me, I don't use all the patches every single day. There's just no need for it because I don't have to have them every single day. Y'all do me a favor, say good morning. Y'all make sure you say, what is this? Okay, yep, remove. Y'all say good morning. Make sure you're sharing this live with other people. It may not be you that needs the patch, but I'm sure that there is somebody that you're close to, someone in your family who could definitely use these patches. So, because I've been seeing a lot of people struggling, walking, standing, struggling just to move without pain, I need you all to know that it doesn't have to stay that way. And there are other issues that people are going through. It doesn't have to stay that way. There is help, there's hope. And today, I hope that even with what I've already shown you, I hope you know what's possible. What's possible. I thought I had some water in here. So let me share what this mission is with you, okay? I want you to know why I'm doing this. This is way bigger than these patches. This is about helping the body to remember how to move again, naturally, gently, safely. We're seeing people who thought that they'd never move again without a cane. They're walking differently. We're seeing confidence come back, smiles coming back. And freedom is what it seems to me, that it seems like people are getting their freedom back. Some people cry. Some people are just shocked. Some people just stand there like they're totally shocked with what these patches are doing for them. But the patches are really, really working. And I'm not here because I want you to think like I'm selling miracles or anything. I'm showing movement, real people, and real changes. So I want to tell you guys about what's really happening to the body when you have nerve damage, or you've been somebody suffered with a stroke. Sometimes that brain signal, it can't get to the muscle. That muscle wants to move, but the message can't get through. So that's what causes the stiffness, the weakness, and that limp that has lost the coordination. And what we've seen with these patches, these little bitty patches, these patches are helping to open up those pathways. They are helping the body to remember how to send that message again. And that's why we see so many people's movement come back almost instantly. I mean, just these patches, people are putting patches on, and those things are happening. I had a gentleman, he's one of my clients. He lives in Buffalo, New York. Many of you know that I live in Simpsonville, South Carolina. So, of course, I didn't drive to Buffalo. I didn't fly to Buffalo to talk to him or get him started. But he found me on TikTok. And he was telling me in 2022 he had a massive stroke. And since then, he was just sharing with me some of the things that he wanted to get back to life, get back to doing. He's in his 50s as well, and he wants to get back to life. He wants to be able to get in the bed with his wife, just sleep in the bed with his wife again. And that's one of the things he's unable to do. So he was telling me about, he ordered his patches, he got his patches, and I sent him a few samples along with what he ordered. And he's telling me about the first day that he put the patches on. And he wears a brace on his left side. That brace is 25 pounds. And I'm thinking, honestly, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Why is the brace so heavy? But whatever. He's wearing the brace, and he said he could only walk about 200 feet before he had to stop. And after he put that patch on, he did it 3 times with in that distance with no break. And another woman who had been limping for years, she started walking straight within minutes. And one of my favorite moments was when I saw someone who couldn't lift their leg. They finally raised their leg again. And the joy in these people's faces, and to hear their voices, that says it all for me. So it's not just about one part of the patches. It's not just about sleeping. It's not just about pain. It's not just about less stress. It's not just about focus. It's about everything that people are gaining back that they have been missing for so long. Um, I want to show you some of the things where people are actually restoring their balance, circulation, their nerve communication, um, those type things, getting those feelings back. That is where the things that we do on a daily basis, we need that movement, we need that support, we need those things moving in order for anybody or everybody to actually have to be able to have a better quality of life. Those are the things. Think about it. We bend down to pick things up off the floor, just simple things like a pen. We reach down to we lean forward and reach down and put our socks on. When we're doing this with both hands, we're putting our shoes on, we're putting our clothes on, we're putting our shirts on, we're raising our arms to put our shirts in, and things of that nature. People have lost that ability, and we're here to help them to restore that way of life again. And that is what this mission is about, patching the 1 million people. It's not about, hey, you're going to pay me so that I can patch you. I don't want you to pay me to patch you. I want you to allow me to patch you to see to see how these patches work, to see how your body is responding. And I've patched people and nothing was wrong. They weren't on any medication. They didn't have any issues. But guess what? They knew that the patches, some of the patches would give them more balance, more stability, and make them stronger in whatever it is that they're doing for their everyday life. So don't forget, guys, as you come on here, make sure you say hello and do me a favor, please go ahead and share the live out. You see that the sunbeam has already made its way back in. And I'm just going to slide this back a little bit more. I'm going to see if I can get rid of it. I think I'm making it worse by pushing it back. Here we go. I just brought it forward a little bit. If you can stand that, I can stand it. And we're just going to keep rolling with it. All right. So I want to show you guys just some of the different ways that these patches have really been helping people. How does the patch work? The patch works through the skin. We put the patch on our skin, and that helps to restore balance, circulation, wherever the problem is. You're not going to feel a tingle. You're not going to feel a burn. It just starts working. What you may feel is it's not vibration, but you may feel a sense of warmth. Because the patch begins to work immediately. The patch begins to work immediately and starts to restoring and bring back alive whatever is going on. It could even be circulation. Well, when you go for a massage, one of the things you're going to realize is it's going to get warm because now the blood is circulating. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys. I want to share with you all real quick just a few of the testimonies that people are having better. They're moving better. These things that I'm going to show you, this is everyday life for most of us who can already get around. It's for a lot of us who are, hey, for me, I can't run up this. I wasn't able to go up the stairs freely because it hurt too bad. It was too much on my knees. It was too much on my ankle. It hurt too bad. So I chose not to do that. I didn't go. So it wasn't an inconvenience on my family. It was an inconvenience. So let me show you guys. I'm going to go ahead and share with you all some of these videos on how some of these folks are getting around now simply because they are using the patches. People are using the patches. Take a look at this lady right here, how her daughter got the patches. This mama is just rolling. She's just like, whatever, patch me. But I want you to see what happens at the beginning versus how everything not ends for her, but how her new life begins. And now I'm going to put the patches. The first one is going to be the orange one, which is the Vitality. This one, which I read correctly, Victory patch is going to give her more strength, balance and stability, as well as agility and insight. All right, so let's do the first one. Then we're going to do the red one, which is free letter aches and pains. There's nothing in these patches. No medicine, no anything like that. And then the last one is going to be the blue one, which is peace. Look at my mother coming, y'all. No cane. Look how fast she moving. Y'all see that? She got a patch. She patched up. She patched up. She patched up. She patched up. Y'all stop playing. And that's the difference. I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot. It's not going to take you, 50 days to realize for you to get to for a difference to take place. You're going to simply put the patch on and watch what happens. You put the patch on and just give it a couple of seconds and watch how your body responds. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. What we got going on? All right, there we go. There we go. Now, here we go. This lady right here, we met her and she is a veteran. She's dealing with a lot of pain. Okay. All right. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. All right. I don't know if you guys can still see me or hear me, but I am just waiting for everything to respond. The computer went out. The everything's kind of locked up right now. So I may have to come back and try this in a few minutes. Let me see if I can change this and just put it back on me. Okay, I did put it back on me, but I'm still waiting for it to begin to stop doing what it's doing. And I think the best thing to do for me is to come back in a few minutes, in just a little bit, and we'll do this again. But guys, when I tell you, and I hope you can still hear me, if you have not gotten patched, you need to get patched. You need to get patched simply because the patches aren't just giving, it's not just helping people to stop lipping. It's not just helping people to just move their shoulder. It's giving people their life back. Okay, it's giving people their life back. So get patched and see how your body responds to these patches.